He says no. Ongoing battles, okay. Poland have dishonored their alliance with their last friend in the world. Stettin is getting eaten by whom? My friend. So we do that. We do war reps. We say good day. Then I yoink this from him. I can't because he hasn't called Lublin yet. I could call steal Lublin and then that, but that's a bit much. So we have to wait for him to call Lublin. Everyone else, come up to Danzig. And that means that it's time to annex you at last? Not yet. We aren't up to... I needed to get to, what, 400 saved up dip before I was allowed to do that? You step off. Everyone else, gather together and train. Spend 1 year not paying for our army. Lose the legitimacy, what do I care? You've been concentrating dev, and you now have something like a 90 dev capital A. Is this the story? Aggressive expansion, man. How have you gone for bribing Austria? Have you maybe been lax? No. They're grateful, even. Bah. One day we'll get that land back. Take the ducats. Sure, what do I care about tolerance of heretics? Muscovy is watching us. He's a big Muscovy, but he is not... He's not looking like he's going to form Russia anytime soon. He's spat out all his minions. Everyone wants access, and I'm just like, sorry, can't hear you. Saxon rebels are about to occur. We should probably be ready for them. Where are they likely to occur? They're likely to occur in Arnholt. And then what should I do with my free diplomat? You love me as much as you can. You're at 90. The Pope has been remaxed. I don't mind improving with you one last time before we annex you. $95. One more and Austria is fully maxed. $100. What should we be doing with our diplomat? Probably loops of our friends again, if I had to guess. So, allies, go. No, none of our allies need it. Okay. We could do a little bit more with Mazovia. Goodbye, TO. Hello, new land. Full state it. Full state it. Turn on the autonomy down edicts. Get rid of the horsies. Check out the forts and say, I don't know that I want forts on these kinds of provinces, I'm sorry. Like my heartland? Sure. These 3 forts form a nice little trio, but anything else, eh. We can rank up, which is so rare in the HRE. But we can form a kingdom. So we've completed this. Become a kingdom. We need to get... What? Oh, we already got that. Okay, then we need to build this there. And I suppose those two, so it doesn't hurt. And then this will finish. We yoink belts. And actually that means that it's kind of time to be ready for killing Lithuania. Even if the rebels are about to occur. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3 people with our dynasty. How do I get a 4th? If it wasn't very hard, I'd just say, click the button to make someone your dynasty. Meh, I'll call Austria in. No, you go deal with that. That has finished, so we're able to steal belts. Belts lets us release Galicia Volhynia. Galicia Volhynia lets us attack you. Waldgast can earn their keep. Whilst we deal with those rebels. Now, that means we've got a new person that we need to place our relative on the throne. Place our relative on the throne. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. How do you have so much debt? I suppose you have got 2 forts. Place our relative on the throne, and then between that and that, we now have enough to get our PUCB on Poland. Done. The new guy needs love, though. We marry our cousins that we just put on their thrones. If we hadn't already. You need love. We're currying, we're currying. I don't have full favours with you, so we might as well curry there. And then after this war, we annex you and him. Their missions are okay-ish. They're, I think, about the right balance. You get one really strong reward, get a free PU on Poland, and everything else is just reasonable. Not like some of these people that are, oh, I get a free PU on Naples and Aragon and Hungary. Who else would you like a free PU on, eh? Go get that. Or we'll do it the other way around. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Spain PUs. Spain, Great Britain, Austria. How much is it to give back our 3 provinces? And do we want to set up for doing Kiev? I kind of like the idea for setting up to do Kiev. So we probably take this one without due cause. I did not agree to a loan. That's a firm nope. The problem is that we got a corruption event, and I'm rooting out my corruption, so I just have to dial that back for a bit. It really shows how shit the generic ideas are. I don't actually mind the generic missions. The generic missions that give you dip rep and dip annex cost, morale, like, there are a couple of quite nice ones in the generic tree. I think the more truthful thing is that there are some kind of borderline pay-to-win mission trees out there. Go. That gets rid of our about to hit the mill cap problem. So we could look at what we want, which is to do that, and then this to him. And then we can use that to release Kiev and do that next time. I don't think I want a particularly long truce, but it's almost 10 years, so I might as well get war reps as well. He's already willing to give it to us. I don't think he has any more land. Yep, that looks fine. Done. Come back home. You to there. And start annexing this guy. Also, shouldn't my mission thing be saying it's ready now? Like, I built this, and I built that. What have I not done? Ah, it needs 15 dev. There. This. And now if I click this, I get a PUCB on Poland. Poland. But our truce is still 10 years away, so we wait. Check how long it would take to integrate you. And keep in mind that it's going to get probably a lot quicker, so I should probably wait. What if the Commonwealth forms? No, Poland does not have their PUs. They chose a local noble. So Poland is just Poland and Mazovia. Sorry, Moldavia. And I'm now big enough that I could keep him in line. Admin, mill, or dip? I think I'm going to actually choose mill. Lithuania looks a bit sick. They do. They do. And I need to steal this and release the other guy. So, actually that means I can absorb you. Because I'm going to replace you with that one. So, here... Mazovia, no. Galicia, Volhynia, yes. Seize land, that one. Go release Kiev. There we go. That's our next war against Lithuania set up. I am allowed to annex you at the moment, because even if I get rid of one person, I'm replacing you with this guy. Speaking of this guy... Advisor cost can go down. We need you to love me. Hopefully he sends us the marriage offer. Trust down a little bit. 1. Yeah, there are some of them that are really nicely designed with, like, escape clauses or alternative ways of triggering them if... Like, some of the really bad ones have, like, you need to have minus 100 relations with Nation X. And then you're like, well, what if Nation X doesn't exist? And there is simply no eventuality for that. You just can't proceed further down the tree for some of them. But for some of them, they're really nicely designed. So, like, Provence. Get a PUCB on Naples. What if Naples is already in a PU? Then you get free cores everywhere. And that works. And yeah, the same sort of thing for PLC. It's nice when it doesn't require things to have gone a certain way in order for the mission trees to work or be useful. No, I just want these gone. So we're improving with the 2 new minions. We're currying more favors with Austria. We're currying more favors with you. That seems sensible enough for our diplomats. Nope, I intend to fully accept Polish, so there's no need to concentrate Mazovia. We're looking rather Prussian there. We are a bit Prussia-y. I suppose I don't necessarily intend to accept Ruthenian. But it is also one of the ones that's worth accepting, so yes. No, I think we don't... I think we'll accept Ruthenian as well, so there's no need to concentrate that dev either. Yes, I'll marry you. No, because we need that for integrating. And we're 2 over, but we're integrating 2, so it all balances out. This guy has finally realized that his supporting independence is fruitless. I'm not clicking that until one of these hits like 90%. Well, 70-something%. Which I don't think will be before the truce with Poland anyway. It might be. Speed up. There are possible states. Okay. Autonomy must be reduced. That's close enough. Very good. I'm going to actually have to take that one, else my tech will disbalance when I take that one, but that is the last thing we spend any points on until those integrations are done, I think. Yes, if you want access, you may have it. It looks like France might have got their free PU on Naples? Ah, no. He has said, I want to attack for my PU? No, he said I want to attack for my claims. That's silly. That's real silly. But whatever. Sorry, France. Sucks to be you. I will pay 80 ducats for a stab. Oh, but that means I need to go do that. Of course I'll remarry you. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to split our units in half and fight for our right to crown land. And it looks like Denmark's going to deal with them for me. Thank you, Denmark. That must have been a center of reform converting one of my provinces. Why is it always the free frigging cities? You can't fix the free cities because you're not allowed to declare war on them. I think that if they convert, they should be, like, forfeit their free city status. Are you willing to vassalize? You are. So we will stop currying there, start improving there. We're losing a teeny tiny bit of money. Dial it back a little bit more. There. Nah, not 11. There. Okay. Free cities are still allied to princes in the HRE though, so they can be warred vicariously. They can, but you shouldn't have to go to that effort. What do we want? I'm gonna go with trade ship power, even though we have no navy. The Brandenburgian rebels are at 90, so we'll stop that. Go sit on Berlin. Go sit next to Berlin. You like fleet in being? Yeah. If I'm not somewhere that has galleys and I don't think I'm going to have more or less exclusively trade ships, then that is the one that I do. Which, on very hard, you do have to build crazy big fleets to beat the AI. How much naval force limit do you think the Denmark above us has? I'm going to say like 120. 350. Well, he's got 90 ships. What's his force limit, though? That's what I was asking. Oh, it's only 70. I'm honestly surprised. He must not have unlocked his national idea for... Yeah, he hasn't unlocked his national idea for bonus force limit yet. I think it's the next one. EU4 Denmark. Let's have a look. After the naval maintenance modifier one... No, so they got 2 more. Yeah, they got 2 more. The next one gives them naval maintenance modifier, and then after that they get plus 50%. At which point they probably would have 114. Anyway. Back to it. I don't really need this fort on if we're not about to be at war, and I don't need that fort on. The Brandenburgian rebels appear to have disappeared, so we can go back to doing this. Force limit is more like a guidance than a rule. More like a suggestion, yeah. Oh, we're not up to date on everything. Let's fix that. Slow down one. How we doing? New horsey or cannon? New cannon. Also a new horsey? Yeah. We're not doing that until the truce with Mr. Poland is almost up. It's only 6 years away now, though. Marry you. And then force you to have my dynasty. No, we've already done that. What about Kiev? Force you to have my dynasty. Then marry you. Oh yeah, they will. We've seen they also seem to sometimes really have a hard time working out that they need to go down again. So like we've seen Denmark where I stole all of Norway's coast and reduced like we've seen them have something like 300 of 100 boats. Like they're at 300 boats in existence when they're only allowed 100, and they're just like, we're going to keep having these boats. We're not deleting them. No way known. Yeah, we're almost out. Now, what do we do with our free diplomat? One could be improving with our friends. We probably need to go re-up with the Pope. Yep, the Pope is forgotten. Saxon nobles have, we've been chosen again, hit 80, so we're going to stop that. Turn on our fort. So that if they hit 100, we're ready. Kiev is maxed. I wouldn't mind eating up Lüneburg. And Saxe-Lauenburg. Now we're only one over. Once the Pope is done, we'll turn that guy into fabricating against Lüneburg. We could also try and do this war, but he's almost annexed anyway, so... Kill. Kill. Back to training. Minimize our reinforcement costs. Okay, that was going to become this guy. No, our leader has died. Welcome back, other leader. And this is all good. Ah. Well, hello corruption again, because that's definitely worth paying for. Oh, and we inherited some boats that I didn't notice. Hello! What are we going to do with you? Can I sell you? Can I get rid of you? No. What about you? No. What about you? Well, he'll buy them for 10. Because the price is just that good. Nah, can't get rid of them. Do I have enough trade power here to be worth... Yeah, it's probably better off for us to collect here now, rather than there. In which case... These guys can... Ooh, no. We should recklessly privateer there. For the sake of triggering the reckless privateer. What month next year is the truce? No, it's not next year. It's in 5. Privateer for the, for the AE event. I love doing that, and I always recommend it on the channel. One day someone was in here poo-pooing it, and then it triggered like 3 times in 60 years or something in the next campaign, and I was very smug. Very smug. How long until the next boat level? No, so we shouldn't build new boats yet. What should we do with our spare diplomat, though? It's an outcome-based evaluation. Yeah, they were saying, look, at the mean time to happen is so far away. And I'm like, but it happens all the time. All the time. My plan to vassalize Rupin has finally borne fruit. Welcome to the family, Rupin. Who died? Manpower man, yes please. And that means that unless you're a weird government type and you aren't, you can also have my dynasty. Why are you grumpy? Why are you grumpy? I fed you back your land. Let's just go trust him down in a second. So goodbye to that. Hello, some more love. We get our claim on Saxe-Lauenburg. We full state our new Thuringian land. We admit that we would like autonomy down in the new Thuringian land. And that we would like the other kind of autonomy down. Very good. And then that maybe it's time to kill Saxe-Lauenburg. This seems very doable. It gives me something to do. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Schnubble. Ideas. There we go. Dip and innovative. No, 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 no. No one may have access. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Yep, you're cost effective enough. And then it was, we're meant to 3 times trust you down. 1. 2. And then it's probably going to be time for war. Oh, I wish I still had the claim on you. In fact, I'm willing to wait until we get that claim on you. And we'll look at eating him non-co-belligerently. Because I'm pretty sure our A is effectively 0. Yeah. The only person who cares at all is Poland. Oh, we need to be ready for the Litouan separatists. Thank you for helping Denmark. You might even delay... I doubt they'll delay them long enough that those get there. Still, thank you for helping. You will have softened them up for me. Pope is the Pope. Teleport in the... I was going to say the leader, but that leader doesn't actually help with fighting. He's only good at sieging and running away. Woo. Claim 1. We need 1 more. Oh my god, everyone wants access. No! No. Hey, Flo. How you doing? Yeah, new run. Come back down to here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm doing good. I slept. My neck's... Like a day or 2 ago, I slept on my neck weird, and it's still a little bit sore, but we're getting better. We're getting better day by day. Old age. Grumble, grumble. This is all going quite well. You know that feeling. So are you the primary target? You are the primary target. That is awkward for me. Because I kind of intended to, I suppose what I could do is lend them troops and then attack them after. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm only allowed to lend out a stack of 20 for arbitrary reasons. So you, I offer you this stack of 20. He's willing to give me 0.7 ducats and 15 up front. What? How are they winning that? Okay. That was rather unexpected. Seriously? Your luck. These things happen. The important thing is that we get this back then. Ugh. What? Oh, they pieced out? No, just somehow my units are black flagged. I don't know how that can happen, but they're black flagged Condottieri. In any case, his war is over, so I can declare my own version of the same war. Can they train? Your army cannot drill without a leader. Okay. Does that mean he's paying for my units to drill? He probably is. He probably is. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Can't English yet. Yeah, don't worry. No matter how much coffee I have, I couldn't Austrian. So, you're safe. You're safe. No amount of coffee would let me Austrian. Entschuldigen Sie. Mein Osterlich ist unter aller Sau. Is about as close as I'm gonna get. He annexed Bohemia. Hello, Austria. I'm gonna re-up with my friends for no reason. I'm not gaining corruption, so goodbye to you. He heard me. He heard me, maybe. Get the new dip rep guy. Not dip rep. Get the new aggressive expansion man. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I still need 30 there. And actually, at the moment, it looks like we're going to get to do the Poland PU war before then. And I'm pretty sure the CB will last at least 2 years. So let's do that now. And if the CB doesn't last 2 years, I'm going to cry. Yeah, it lasts long enough. Is it worth trying to keep improving relations even when it's 200? But it isn't. 90, 190, and no one else that we're improving with. The rest we're generating claims. It also very much depends. Sometimes it's someone that you want to have 200 relations because you want to be currying favors, or you're worried about, like, if you're some little guy, ooh, we're hitting the mill cap, that borders Muscovy, and you want to be sure that if he flips -200, I want your provinces, that he doesn't go negative. sometimes it can be useful to do. Anyway, we want to level up any of these that... Yep, that one, but we can't do that, so we do that. Any of... Yep, that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, that gets rid of our mill point problem. What month next year is the truce? March. So in like October, we want to turn on our maintenance. Five more. So we do the Poland War, and then we assess our AE after that. Oh, hello. We integrated a horsey. Goodbye. And the rebels are actually at 90%, so we should stop training. Get ready to fix them. June. How does the Pope feel about us? He feels like he could give me more Pope points. July. Yeah, they have to be neutral at 100 or more. August. Oh, that's enough for the second claim. Then we don't need that anymore. I'm not spending the mill points on that. We'll lose legitimacy. Do I want that fort? Honestly, I'd prefer the fort to be there. Sorry, but no. And we'll upgrade that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Maybe have a look at our edicts again. Yeah, like this zone can probably turn off that edict now. And this one. Yeah, but it starts cascading. Oh, look, I'm under 100. I suddenly want your provinces a little bit more. Oh, wanting your provinces a little bit more has pushed me under 50. Oh, pushing me under 50 has made me want even more provinces. Oh, look, suddenly I've broken my alliance and now I'm minus 200. We will improve with you for a couple of months so that when we do turn you into our subject, you aren't pissy. And actually, I should make sure that you are locked to max because you are going to get pissy when I vassalize them. Kiev wants help. You get nothing. March was the magic month. December. So mid-February, we want to call back. No, Fisses, it does not work. Trust only works for your land. Trust does not work for subjects' land. So they can still have 200 once your land. Well, once your subjects' land, even if you have full trust. And full trust also doesn't really overcome the AI's want for permanent claims. If they have permanent claims on something, when they get a militarist, they will still, to a reasonable extent, want that land. Okay, we say, ready, steady, I want to restore my union. Austria must help. Waldgast must help. Landshut must help. Go. Yeah, the vassals one is especially troublesome, or the subjects, I should say, because it's not just vassals. The subjects one is especially troublesome because you can be a colonial power. Like, if you're England, Say you're England. You've been allied to France the whole game. You have 100 trust with Spain. If you take Mexico for yourself, he will still go, I want that land. The other thing is they don't see the land as being yours, so they won't unmark it as desired until you get a core on it. So if you take land that they say they want, they will go minus 200 despite full trust. Yes, Spain is a dick. They are. They are at times. Maybe go get that then. So yeah, until you core something, trust doesn't protect you either. So if you take Peru, especially the gold mines, if you take the gold mines in Peru or Mexico, or sometimes even like Kilwa and whatnot, they'll just say, I'm not your friend anymore. And then once you core it, sometimes they'll return to being sensible, which means that you can sometimes get around them going crazy by like, I'm going to declare a war, call you in, then take the other land, core it, and only then once I've finished coring it, peace out of the war with you in it, so that you don't break the alliance during the war. Or if you do break it, you at least let me get it back. So the aim against you is to short truce. Okay, you can move up as well. You can go get that one. You can go get that one. Okay, you go get that one then. I shouldn't have all these free diplomats. We're integrating you. We should get ready to integrate you. We should make sure that you stay happy with us and are married to us. Yeah, if they get certain traits, they can also change their disposition. Yes. And then that one. And then that one. See if Lithuania are willing to leave yet. Not yet. See if you're willing to marry me yet. Yes, good. Move up. There we go. Short truce so that we can come and do Kiev sooner. Now we need to come down and get that. And that. Okay, that's Glacier Volcania. Maybe go do some laps with our... No, you are the laps with our friends guy. And the Pope? The Pope could use a little more love. You could use some more love as well. You might as well go there until the siege is done. Cannons only on the siege. Cannons only on the siege. There's Poodle done. Our friends deal with that. The Pope is remaxed. I'll lose some of the tax rate to keep the nobles happy. Goodbye, Mazovia. I will have inherited some units, but we'll deal with that after the war. Come on up to Danzig. Okay, looks like we're ready. I don't know where you... Oh, you. Would Austria like to eat you? It looks like he'd like to eat you. I don't mind making Austria a bit stronger. They're my beloved friend. Now. Union with Poland. Seems good. Give up the cause you have on me. Just for a bit of extra prestige. No. I'm a fierce negotiator, he says. Okay. Double check. Poland will blah blah blah. Form a union. Yes. King Elector over both nations. Very good. Everyone come home. You come here. How's our AE from that? Barely anything. In which case I'm ready to go do that / him. So you stay there. Or actually you go there. And everyone else come up to border Saxony-Lomberg. We can get rid of Galicia, Volhynia. Kerching. We can full core the new Polish lands. And even embrace the Polish ways. Say that they are an accepted people. Landshut is finally trying to Bavaria. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. My minions can help you, but I'm not going to. What are the odds of his bankruptcy? I didn't take money. I literally didn't take money. He'll be fine. I got rid of cause because I want prestige because I'm worried about AE. We've got you ready. So what happens to you? Are you free now? You're a vassal of Poland. We're waiting for the truce with Lithuania. What we're going to do is these ones. And we could also do you. In 5 years. I could start working on my claims on Würzburg. Look if there are any PUs on the table. Denmark, Georgia, Tyrconnell, and Scilly. No one that's worth mentioning. And then he'll get to form Bavaria. I don't care if you change to that religion. I'm fine with that. It's a better religion.